Welcome to our continuing playthrough of Skies Above Britain. This is Chapter 1, the final patrol. Patrol 6. Patrol 6. Okay, now the situation is, and let me back up here. We have enough points that this is a successful chapter. There was no way we were going to get to S tier, the excellent. We're only going to be successful, so we're going to get an A for this chapter rather than S. But we still have one chapter to go, and you can't just not go because it counts against you if you do two total. I think you're kicked out of the game's over. Okay, so but that doesn't mean we have to send the whole planet here, and in fact we're going to send a modest effort here. Basically, two flights of one section each. This will give my guys a chance to really rest. And we got two green guys in here. If they manage to survive this, and we're going to be in and out, so it won't be that tricky. They will go graduate to regular pilots. And so let's get started. Now, some very observant commenters were able to spot a few errors I made in that last chapter. One of them is I rolled a 9 instead of a 6 on this, and yep, thanks for that. I'm not going to rewind that one. There was another where I read the card wrong, one of the combat cards, and it turns out the guy that went wounded did not get wounded. He didn't even get shot down. I went ahead and reversed that. And I think there was something else, but I've made all the adjustments that I'm willing to make and go reverse and do all that. But yeah, here we go again. So let us see what our random event is, and let's see if we can tell the difference between a 6 and a 9. 10. Okay, well that makes it easy. Oh, I don't like this bumpy landing. Oh, I think I found a rules lawyer opportunity here. Bumpy landing. At the end of this patrol, select a green pilot at random, not in the hospital or the bailout box. The selected pilot crashes on landing, place him in the hospital. No, very well. It doesn't specify that at the end of this patrol, it doesn't specify that he actually had to fly in this patrol. I don't know, but that's the way I'm going to do it. I'm going to be the spirit of the law. I think is it's one of my returning, which stinks because they're going to become regular pilots and then they're just going to crash. Oh, great! All right, so where's our squadron going to start? And the answer is 10. And once again, we are a feature of this entire episode is that they're going to start in the coast. The -3 to gas, 1, 2, 3, petrol, whatever you want to call it. Let's slide this over and we will look at our sun. And where is my... Okay. First one is visibility, the blue is visibility, the other is position. And the answer is 1, clear sun, that's nice. And with a 10, that puts it on the tail. Very nice. Might have to go there on the tail. One thing I forgot to do, I don't think the order matters in this case, is I did not roll for my pilot replacements. I have a pilot despot. I got 4 guys, KIA or otherwise. It really stinks. So we're going to see if we get a replacement. And 1. We will not have any replacements this time. Oh well. Well, Caleb, who's normally my green leader, ended up in a hospital at some point, but we do get to roll for him, and hopefully we can either get him out. And 7, he's going to stay. All right, we're off. We're off to chase these guys down, and we are at the reveal phase, and it's time to see what's out there. First reveal is, well, a turn. All right, and where's the sun now? I would be interested to know. And that's a 6 and not a 9. It's an even. Mind you, sift the systems through the sieve. Even clockwise. So this is going to wing around to the port. Well, the bomber is going to wing around in relation to the sun. And now we're jumped by Messerschmitts. Not what I want, but... let's say even is red and blue section and odd is blue. Even is red section and odd is blue section. There we go. The answer is even. It will be the red section. They're going to spend a fuel to fight gaggle of Messerschmitts. All right, there they are. There's our little Wafa advantage card, and boom, stay tight. Okay, we're gonna be tailed section only. Oops, green pilot becomes independent, is tailed by a Rota. Replace Schwarm with another Rota. Okay, so let's see. We do have a green pilot, unfortunately. So what's going to look like is this. All right, so Rota is going to pick on my little rookie here. His name is Isaac. He's been kind of quiet this whole time, this chapter. But now let's see if he can come up with something. And he's tailed, and so I think we're going to go ahead and turn on them. See if we can use our turn advantage against these guys. Let's get a card here, and we pull it over, and let's make sure I read this correctly. It is very annoying. This is going to be a single fighter. Oh, okay, that's easy enough. Fighter. They successfully turns and gets away. And technically, no, I guess he's still independent. Yeah, I mean, I guess he automatically becomes lost, doesn't he? Now I'm trying to read these rules. I'm trying to figure out if, because he's independent, is he lost now? Is he like part of the squadron, but he's kind of off on his own? I mean, can he rejoin here, or I'm not sure, but I'm going to look that up in a minute here. First, let's go ahead and finish this part here with another advantage card, and the answer is normally would be tailed and hung in the sun. And because it's Messerschmitts and there's sun anywhere on the map, unfortunately, we're going to get tailed by full Schwarm. Alright, and just like before, we're going to try the Spitfire Superior Turning ability and see if we can't make something happen. And the answer is, this is up here, and this is still a section, it's 2 guys, and we will successfully turn. One will have low ammo. Even will be the leader, but it is odd, so it'll be 2, like so. Unfortunately, the red section is definitely lost contact. I'm going to rule that he's a lost contact too. That seems the right thing. I'll double check that later, but I'm going to go with that right now. And we're still in a battle here, so let's go head on and tailing. Whoop. Head on. Squadron. Messerschmitts. Oh, okay. This is getting complicated. So they all disappear, but not before. Well, there's nobody's green. That's good. We're going to get dogged by another Rota. And unfortunately, somebody is hit, and that is red leader even. It is indeed even, so it'll be the red leader. We draw. Pull a... Oh, 10 on the rudder. Woof. Okay, well. And now we have a brutal hit check here. Need a big roll. No such luck. Down goes Jimmy on the rudder. And now we no longer have a squadron, or a section that is. And he's still facing off against 2 of these guys. Once again, we're going to attempt a turn. Not this time. We're going to get all these. Well, the good news, well, good news is that this will disappear. We'll have to spend the fuel. And unfortunately, another hit is in play here. You get broken up pretty badly before you even get to the freaking formation. And it is a 9 on the wing. That does not bode well. Let's see if we can do a good roll. Nope. Wow, they are really taking us down here. Down goes Brian on the wing. That was 2 guys now out. Rough stuff. Well, at least now I don't have to look up a bunch of rules about lost contact and rejoining and all that stuff. Okay, so now we're down to this guy. And here comes, whoops. It makes a difference. Yes, it does. Oh, so we start with the tally-ho. Or not the flak, of course. And we draw a fuselage hit. We will, in fact, spend the 1 fuel to Tally Ho and go to a high altitude. And, well, the raid starts. The raid marker is on the map. And we move to the fuel phase and knock down a fuel. Oh, I need to contact the escorts here. And the escorts, although this is going to end up being irrelevant because I think we're going to bug out immediately. But we'll take a look anyway. We have H, and this is the classic port starboard 110s, 19s. 109's on the port, 110's on the starboard. We will make contact, and we are high, and so it's a +1 to this die. And we roll 10, yeah, so we could theoretically go anywhere, but it's not going to matter. Just in case you were wondering, what we're going to counter is blue first for the type, and it would be Stukas in this 5 positions. I put the escorts in the wrong place. They can make contact at the port. However, we are now at the orders phase, and I'm not going to get. This is the part where you can elect to bug out, and we will. We're just going to leave. I've already lost 2 planes before even getting to the thing, and we're saving up for chapter 2, so we're bugging out. But we do have a lost contact. That means we still have to pull a reaction card to see what his fate is. And there is an ambush. 109s. I don't think anything else applies, really. I'm not going to worry about it. Oh, our rookie suddenly finds himself in a bit of trouble. The Germans are 109, so that doesn't count. It is going to be a rout. And once again, being tailed by them. And once again, we're going to play the old turn on them. We turn down here successfully. We reduce down to 1. Coming at us now. We're now in a head-on situation, and boom, head-on, single plane, and he just vanishes. And now we move to the chase phase, and he just goes home. And now we must inquire as to the fate of these 2 pilots here. We'll start with the guy on the wing. That is Brian. And how does he fare? The answer is a 6, which is not a good one. Yeah, it's a crash. And what happens on the crash? Oh my gosh, man, just rolling the dogs here. That's a KIA. I'll put it here, note it later. So another one gone. That leaves Jimmy over here. Okay, try to live, please, would you? And that is a 12. That is going to be a land. Straight up, landing his plane. And that'll do it for Patrol 6. I know, a little anticlimactic. We kind of just went up there and decided to turn around, and we ended up losing a pilot once again, and it's really hammering us. And, you know, I loathe to think what happened if I made a full commitment to that fight there. But that'll be it, and I'm going to try to get in before... Like I said, I may suspend if the game I'm looking for, Wolfpack, is coming in soon. I think it's going to be charged this month, but it may be a long, long time before I actually see the game. In the meantime, I think I'm going to try to get Chapter 2 going. Stuff's going to really heat up. If you think I was having trouble now, just you wait. So, but other than that, thanks for watching, and maybe we'll see you next time.